Well, it's finally starting to warm up out there and feel like spring. And what does that mean? Flowers. But you don't have to wait for warmer weather to spruce up any gathering or event. Today, I'm joined by Theresa Carter-Hess with RosAmungThorns. How's it going today, Theresa?
Great, sun shining.
Yes, it's beautiful outside. We're finally getting out of that winter feel. So I want to talk about your business, but first, tell me a little bit about your unique name.
So I started this business about 7 years ago. I worked for another local company in town for about 21 years. And I found myself without a job, so I decided that I was going to go ahead and start my own business. So the name comes from my email address. I don't know if you remember MySpace. You might be too young for that, but I needed an email for MySpace. So that's actually what my grandfather used to call me. So I created that email back in MySpace days. And so that's where my whole portfolio, my networking, my everything, my pictures. So that's why I have that name, because of my grandfather and my email.
All right, and MySpace, that makes me feel so nostalgic. So what made you finally take that step out and want to do your own thing?
Actually, I found myself without a job. All of my connections on LinkedIn and other social media avenues, I let them know that I was looking for another job. The other flower shops that I applied weren't really interested at the time, and I think that they might be sorry now. But anyway, that's kind of what happened. And instead of filling out further unemployment papers, I started knocking around online and filled out the LLC paperwork, and it was silly how easy it was. So I just did it, and I just trusted my gut and started in my home. And then about a month later, another small business here in town and a really, really good personal friend of mine let me use the space. He said that he would, I had to cover my own utilities, but the space was mine. And I thought I was going over to sell props for his new office painting, just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. And he said, no, actually what I had in mind was free to spruce up this space, and it was blank canvas. Okay. And so we started with absolutely no startup capital, and here we are. So,
well, it sounds like it definitely worked out for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so can you tell the people at home what kind of orders you guys do?
We do all occasion, birthdays. We do a lot of things to the hospitals, a lot of funeral work, especially a lot of last tributes to family members and loved ones. We deliver to the hospitals several times a day. We even travel as far as Ozark, Nixa, Republic. Any of the neighboring or sister cities to Springfield will deliver to.
All right, perfect. And talk a little bit about your style.
So it's kind of interesting what my actual style is. It's made up of a lot. So as far as like designing goes, I have a lot of customers that I just kind of tailor to what it is that what they need. What's the favorite color? What's the favorite flower? Do you think that they would like something more compact, kind of Martha Stewart style, or would they like something taller, more rounded, traditional, or even Victorian? And then even I'm notorious for the Zen style arrangements, high ends with tropicals and that kind of thing.
All right, perfect. And if people at home want to become a customer of yours, how easy is it for them to do that?
Pick up the phone and call me, 417-720-4004.
All right, perfect. Theresa, thank you so much for coming and being with us today.
Okay, thank you.